Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo. Right now in Mr. It's October 19th, 2024 at 8:56 p.m. and we're going to get straight into things. So yeah, second episode of Welcome Amiibo. I know, still feels crazy that we are finally on it, but you know what? I won't complain. But apparently somebody might. So hey, excuse me. Wait for Ben your ear for a bit, it won't take a second. Let's see, right, I should introduce myself proper and such. The name's Resetty. Most people call me Mr. Resetty, on account of me being a respected member of the community and such. Looking forward to working with you. Of course, it's probably the last time you ever see me, since right in the center or nothing. So it says that you quit without saving last time you played. Care to explain yourself? I had no choice. What? That's a darn shame is what that is. I know nothing about machines, but I can't help you out there. But I hope from the bottom of my whole heart that such an awful thing never happens to you again. What's that? Your expression's been a little different. Yeah, here's the thing. The Reset Surveillance Center, it don't exist no more. And they were drawing up the time budget for this fiscal year. The folks are all like, what's wrong with our little reset now and then? We don't got the funds for this nonsense. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. So you see, I ain't here on official business or nothing. I'm just volunteering this once. So next time you reset, I ain't gonna pop out. This is it. All resetties out. Cause if you were to use your mayoral powers to restore the center, well, that'd be different. And if that should come to pass, I'll be back on job in full force. Unstoppable mo power. But listen to me, running my trap like a fancy pirate or something. Good luck with your future endeavors, take care, and bye-bye. Well, I hope you remember to save your game before you quit from playing from now on. Okay, then let me see. Oh, that's right. I haven't seen you around lately. You see me at least once a week. What do you mean? How lonely do you get, Isabel? I'm here somewhat frequently. And yes, if you're wondering why we ended up resetting at the end of last episode, it turns out the instruction manual the game gives you, which we're in fact about to get again, yeah, so, oh god, we're gonna have to say mail and stuff, ugh. Yeah, basically, it was just the introductory episode to Welcome Amiibo, but as part of starting on Welcome Amiibo, we get this present from Jack, which is whatever, but this present from Nintendo here, and if we just open it, instruction manual, which, yeah, if you interact with it, it tries to open something. Citra doesn't support and crashes the game. So we read all this last time, I think. So I shall not linger on it too long. And we're gonna get into business. Because I have an objective, I have an agenda, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into that, how are you doing? Gale? Gale. Oh, it's nice to finally meet you, I'm Gale. I just moved here, so I haven't met everyone yet. It's all overwhelming. Anyway, I hope we can be friends. But first things first, what's your name? Daniel. That's a really nice name. Let's plan on spending lots of time together, Snacky. Well, if you insist, maybe we can. However, a few episodes ago, that was a certain, that was in fact a lag spike, wow. But a few episodes ago, I made the promise to you guys, at least I think I did. My memory's like a sieve when it needs to be. But I made a promise to you guys that I would in fact... There's not stuff still left in here. There's not stuff still left in here. Just fruit. Just fruit. Okay. Panicked for a second though. Yeah, well, I'll take those out. But I did promise to you guys that I would have a island bug hunting episode. Because I said I loved the vibe of them, you know. I said I'd do it. So I figured I would follow through on that. Like, yeah, we've just gone to Welcome Amiibo. I'm sure there are many cool things to be exploring. But the only thing I want to explore is some trees on the island in a manner that makes my bank account increase. So yeah, it's going to be a chilled episode. Regular length, we hope. And, yeah. We'll let Cap'n have his little sing-song. And, yeah, I've got a whole plan. I'm going to record this. I'm going to have this export. I'm going to run myself a bath. We're going to chill. Splendid evening. Oh. A true man of the sea, they having strong legs and a firm core. was quite nice. I haven't heard Captain sing for like basically 2 years. Yeah, we be landing soon. We do be landing soon. Thank you, God. I love the way the island looks, man. It's so cool. We respect the island on this channel. Anyway, thankfully, since they empty our pockets, we're in business. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. And thankfully, unlike last time, which I think we've only done one book collecting episode before, we have the good benefit of not needing to say worry about having to set this place up. It should be all good to go. It certainly looks that way. So we are going to grab 2 things. Hello, Lloyd, with your fashionable little headgear, if I say so myself. But I'm going to borrow 2 things from you. I'm going to borrow a fishing rod in case there are any sharks, and I'm going to borrow a net. Now, if you maybe need a little bit of a recap, it's quite simple. I catch bugs, and then if there's a shark in the water, I catch the shark. And we rinse and repeat that until I'm a very wealthy man, or I get bored. But yeah, no, the vibes of doing this, I've got to say, remain immaculate. At least in my humble, honest opinion. I loved doing this to make money back when Nui first dropped. And, oh yeah, those things we need to kill because they will stop our stuff spawning. And sometimes I think, yeah, sea crabs will spawn too. So we need to be a little bit cautious, but yeah, generally we do a little bit of sneaking. We get within acceptable range and bash. First beetle of many. That is a few thousand bells. In case those of you watching maybe wonder why this works, the general idea is, okay, you know, it's always summer at the islands, so you come at night and you get summer beetles, which I think no matter which Animal Crossing game you're playing is generally understood. These guys sell for a lot. Yeah, I couldn't line my net up there. That's not just a skill issue, is it? I just couldn't get it up. But yeah, so there are different bugs here. They will sell for different amounts. What we want, I think the Cyclomatus stag is the lowest. It's about, if I had to put a number on it, 3,000. Whereas the more, you kind of work with it, but Cyclomatus is the one we want the least of. That, and if I see it, I'll say. But yeah, gotta remember to chase off these bugs, because otherwise it can get a little crowded in the entity count. Which, you know, we don't want that. We do not want that. And yeah, if we run up then straight down the middle like that, usually gives other bugs enough time to go respawn. That said, if I'm seeing a guy up here, are you in what world? In what world does that require skidding, game? Fine. I'm not salty. No, I would never be salty. But yeah, so different books sell for different amounts. We've got like the low, we've got the medium, and we've got the high tier. And I institutionalize me now, please. But yeah, so the ones we want are like the high tier, which is the gold stag. Then anything that isn't a Cyclomatus stag, or the red one, as I call it, that is medium tier. So for example, yeah, and then sharks kind of operate on their own thing because, well, they're sharks, and I don't know what I'm getting. Whereas with these, I can see them before I catch them. I want to catch them all though, because I'll be able to film my thing. We can make a little bit of a next episode out of offloading them. So yeah, and that's the general strategy. It's very nice. It's very chill. Again, it's. At least to me, I enjoy doing this to unwind. I get your ass out of here. Nah, you're not welcome here. It's like a jewel beetle. They do sell for an acceptable amount of money. It's just not big money. And as someone who's notoriously very greedy, I go for the beetles. I could catch them. Do I want to catch them? No. But I think if I do catch them, they're about the same as a Cyclomatus stag, if not slightly less. And hey, get out of here. I've got to scuff any fish that isn't a shark too. You see, we give ourselves layers to our tasks. So yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Disgusting. I don't know what compelled me to do that, but you know. The night is young, and my brain is an enigma. Alright, so let's go again. So, again, is that... I think that is... Am I wrong in assuming there is a way and a method to... Oh, that hurts. I catch one and the other one flies away. Nah, look, you can't win them all. But hey, we scored one. It'd be worse if we missed and then scared both off, wouldn't it? Hey, go up. Nah, run away. Fear me. Okay, I think I've scared them off. But yeah, no sharks. I'm going to carry the fishing rod just in case one spawns in, because, I mean, well, you're a shark. They usually tend to sell for a decent amount. Yeah, run back down the middle. We get into a routine, and here we are. This is the red one. You can see I call him the red one because he is, in fact, red. Only insightful things. And wow, I actually caught one of that tree has been cursed. But not today. Today it actually decided to be nice. And can we scare this fish off? Can we scare the fish off? We absolutely can scare the fish off. And rinse and repeat. So yeah, if we can... Hey, I see that. I see there's a fish in there. Nah. Nah, fine. It can stay. Just this once. But yeah, I know, it's chill. It already says we've been on 10 minutes, which feels crazy, but I suppose with Captain's song, the intro, yeah, I can see it being 10 minutes. And I think that's it. That is what I'm going to call Payday. And I call him Payday for one very simple reason. The Golden Stag is the highest paying beetle on this island. So, whoa, I caught a Golden Stag. I better not spend it all in one place. Yeah, that thing is worth money. So, for each one of those we catch... Imagine, like, basically, we've got a graph, right, of our earnings. And let's say, you know, each one we catch... For example, Cycle Madness right here. Each one we catch of these, going to be about 3 grand, right? And that's our graph going up steadily. Medium one, it might jump up a little bit, but generally, we'll say it's like an average between, you know, your 3,000s and your mid-range ones. With the Golden Stag, that graph gets thrown out the window and just spikes. It just spikes up. Which, it's insane compared to the rest. If I get very lucky on them, we make a lot of money and we're laughing all the way to our next home payment. So, it cannot be overstated how kind of tense it is when one of those spawns in. Because the amount of those guys I catch will greatly vary how much I walk away from this episode within my bank. So, you know, it's only a little bit of stress. It's only a little bit of stress. But anyway, we stick to the routine, and everything should be good. I mean, how's our inventory looking? Okay, 5 more, we go to dip them in the box. A little bit of an intermission for being out here. And hey, sometimes when you reload... Oh, I've had... Wait, oh, check. See, that's why you check. Yes, I'm obviously not going to catch that guy at risk of the sound of me catching him. Scaring this guy off when I can come all the way up here and get paid. With a capital P. Oh. See, they've shown up now. They've shown up now. Like, see, I love this. It's like, I might have a slight like, thrill addiction. But let's change that might to a definitely. But, seriously, it's... I enjoy the thrill of this. Which, it's very calming, but at the same time, it's like, when you see a Golden Stag come in, it's like, ah. This just got real. So... Yeah. Oh, God, I'm looking forward to that bath. I'm gonna chill out like no tomorrow. You have no idea. I don't know, I just feel like I've earned a chill out. So, can I can do that with no consequences. Oh, I love you, game. Let's... Oh, God, it pans out so well. I just have to be, you know, cautious that, you know, I don't, you know, catch more than I can store. So 2 more. 2 more. Nope, that's not. It's not. That's not the button that... I'm getting my buttons confused between my consoles. Hey, now, get out of here. I want a shark, not you. Silly goose. When will he learn? When will he learn? He knows. Again, when we reload, it's probably the highest chance we'll have of seeing a shark, but it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt, even, to have a little look. Yeah, I entirely earned that, actually, because I was running. Ah, well. Ah, well. And again, even though I know there's not on these top ones, it buys time for them to respawn on these other trees by walking the whole way around. Actually, no, next time I'll do it in the inverse way. Why not? Well, no, not inverse way, but, you know, instead of going... Never mind, I just realized no matter what way I do, it kind of is the same. Oh, well. And, bah! Oh. See, another 3,000. Like, you think 3,000, right? One of those guys is worth 2 trees full of perfect fruit. It's kind of crazy. You know, when you think about how crazy the values can get, it's like, you know, oh, I get out here to check the rest of these. And I think it's just this guy. This guy is going to be the last one of lot 1, and I think we get a second lot, and maybe a third, we'll see. And I want to get about there. Again, I haven't really got Beetles head on before, but it does seem to be at least working semi-well. And yeah, I just run straight into the hut though once I know my inventory's full, because the last thing I want to spy is like a Golden Stag, because then yeah, that's where it gets a bit... Or even like a medium one, that's when it gets, you know, weird. It's like, oh, what do I keep, what do I throw? And it's like, So, yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to use my mouse for this. Let's be real. We all know how this is played on an emulator, so let's just use that fact to speed this up a marginal amount. And oh my god, yeah, seriously, I forget. See, there's 4 steps to this box, and it's like, you see how quickly this is filling up? It's insane. And we go again, and that happens again. We've got 3 full lots, and then you know, it's like, ugh. Can I say we get paid? I do not lie. It's good. We can eat good. Again, I love the fact that they didn't like touch this for Malcolm Amiibo. I mean, they have no reason to. I feel as though like, even in testing, they would have known like this is, you know, people would come here and find a way to farm for exotic beetles, but still, I'm happy they didn't touch it. It's nice to have a good old reliable way to make a bit of cash. You know, especially when this game has the most ludicrous house expansion system of any mainline Animal Crossing game. So by all means, I appreciate the fact I'm able to farm for exotic beetles any time of year. I mean, yeah, I suppose in City Folk you can say the same thing, like, aha, but technically you can go get beetles and tarantulas then, It's like, nah. Being able to do that any time of year without needing to time travel is insane. I mean, even then with the ordinances, time travel's kind of mitigated in this game. Like, Nintendo were just kind of chill on a lot of the decision-making for this game, really. And it's a shout-out to them. God. It is crazy to think, though, like, this game's over a decade old now, which is, like... it's like if anybody else just, like, the ick of the century, like, no. No. What do you mean? Nah. It's slightly scary. Slightly scary, but... Nah. No. I don't know. Good decade, though. I mean, I was saying this when I was recording City Folk before, but... It's like, I don't know. Like, the Wii and, like, 3DS, I'm not ready to start being called old consoles yet. Which, like, it's weird, because the Wii feels more relevant than the Wii U, but the Wii U came out later, if that makes sense. Like, the Wii U feels like you could reasonably consider it a retro-ish console, just kind of, like, of pure relevancy. Whereas with, like, the OG Wii, it's like, no, please. Please. No. You know what I mean? It's weird how stuff like that works out. That, or my brain works very differently, and you're all sat there at home going, aha, he's having a moment again. It's fun. We have fun here, don't we? Anyway, bam. Anyway, we're 17 minutes deep into this recording. So I want to talk about something I'm doing in a different series. So I know there'll be some viewership crossover between this and Minecraft Hardcore, but basically, in Hardcore currently, I'm trying to hint. Well, okay, context. I want to build a notebook song in my Hardcore series, right? Just a nice side project, you know, and it can get me to do some other projects as well, because, you know, it's a big one. But I haven't said explicitly what the song I'm going to be building in Notebox is. So for the people who watch Hardcore, and maybe, you know, you watching are one of them, there's a slim chance. Usually I don't have too much viewership crossover, so, you know, I think we're safe. We'll see, though. But, basically, I'm building a Notebox song, but nobody knows what song it is. Other than the material list, and, which I had to work to get, so it's not like a publicly available Google one. And then some hints I've been dropping. And I've been having a little bit of fun recently, though, because it's like, okay, how do I slip these hints into the videos without just telling the people what it is? Because I did not pick your typical Britney Spears Baby One More Time song, because banger as that is, I was like, no, we'll go with that, we'll go exotic. We'll go with, like, one of my top Spotify songs. As exotic as it is, it's still a banger. So let's build it. And thankfully I had one Notebook tutorial. But I've been having fun trying to figure out, you know, in between recordings, of that kind of, like, arc of the series. It's like, okay, how do I hint at it this time? Because... I mean, there's 2 out right now. I've recorded a few more, but I'm having fun with it. I'm just going to tell you guys. I can give you guys a little bit of an inside scoop, because I don't want to say it in Hardcore, because people clock it and immediately go to it. Whereas if you're watching New Weave, there's only like a 50% chance you'll go to that, so I can trust you guys to keep my secret. But, like, it's been fun, because I wrote, like, what seemed like a load of nonsense that explained stuff I did off camera, but if you look at it, that's actually a hint. Or you can catch a brief snippet of it when I, like, jump ahead in the recording. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to, you know, cut ahead. I checked on my Spotify. What song am I listening to? Well, it's that one. On by design. So when, you know, I cut back in, it's like the, oh no, my Spotify's still going, pause it, we can hear the snippet of the song. And they also said it's so, from an artist I'd mentioned recently on the channel, which, you know, that's another hint right there, because I dropped it in a previous episode of Hardcore. So it's been fun going up with, like, different ways to try and hint it. Nobody's got it yet. Which I think is fair. It's like, you know, it's one of those songs where you kind of have to double check it, but I think, I don't know, I'm kind of having fun with it, a little scavenger hunt, if you will. It's fun, it's interesting, it's, I don't know, it's not something you get to do all so often, so I've been enjoying it. I figured I'd tell you guys about it, you know, I feel like, this island environment's very sort of, like, calming, so it's like, I feel like, so I can spill all my secrets to you all. Unless I already spilled that, you know, a secret to, like, you know, the City Folk gang, in which case I guess there's no reason for me to tell you all, but, you know, sometimes I end up doing that anyway. It's like an addiction. Anyway, how are we looking in terms of pocket space? 3 more? Yeah, I'll grab 3 more and head home. I think 3 pages worth is more than good pay. Though if I could get a golden stag before the end, that would be it would be rather splendid, because it would make me a lot of money. Again, think of the graph. We want the graph to look good by the time we are done. Now let's. Okay, can I align myself? I can align myself like this. Okay, okay. Again, that tree there is easily the hardest one on the entire island. It's just evil. But let's see. No. Okay. We've got 2 more spaces. And what bugs will end up occupying them? Not on this side. Again, I gotta keep an eye out for, like, again, those guys on the 4, or oh, you shouldn't have. For me? Oh, well, if you insist. I'm gonna throw a brick at somebody's car tonight. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Alright, well, I'll settle for a mid-range one, but oh my god. It was that. You have to. Can I get a "that's rough" in the comments, please? Because that was rough. Game, please. Give me another one. Give me a pity golden stag. Pretty please. Pretty please. I'm gonna just have another look. Oh, Mike's not scared that one off. I was gonna keep him there and have a little bit of a look, but no, just no golden stag, no. Oh, I'm quite sad now. Fine. Now, oh, you, damn it! I keep scaring them off and I don't mean to. I'm not doing that by, like, intention and pretending it's an accident. It's like, I'm planning to keep them there and check the rest of the trees just in case. Okay, right, God's plan. Right, that guy's there. Let's just have a look around. Find a little bit of a look. A final gander. Okay, we seem. Perimeter's clear, however they say. And are you? I'm clumsy as I am thick. But you know at this rate, what's going to happen, right, is I'm going to catch this, and a golden stag's going to appear on one of the trees I see as I go to leave. And I will be livid. But there's a horned elephant, and we're just going to, do an extra bit of a sweep. It's like, I'm leaving now, island. The episode is done. Really? Fucking stupid idiot. Okay, well, I guess. We're done. Okay, yeah, okay, I think the game's telling me to take a hint, because I am on 23 minutes of this recording, so, yeah, I think we'll take the hint and leave. Regardless, good haul. Very good haul. Again, you gotta think, for like, next time when we're selling all this to retail, should I remember it's in the box, I just want you to keep a mental note of, okay, we did this in an episode. Okay, and when you consider what this can pay for, oh yeah, it's more than worth it. And yeah, it's pretty much the entire box. We're just missing that last page. Maybe like in a future episode if we're more efficient, or like I say beforehand, you know what, maybe we'll make it half an hour. I would be interested to see how much a full box of that sells for. And if our golden stag luck is anything better than it was today, because today's was bad. Can I skip this? I should be able to, right? Yo, you're getting homesick while you need to grow up. And I'm going to pretend you said something bad for that. But here we are, home sweet home. Thank you, Cap'n. Thank you, Cap'n. Right, so, in order for me not to forget, I'm going to just cram some stuff into my inventory now whilst I do the outro. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Whatever this is. But yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? We had fun. We had our fun. Or some variation of it. And yeah, so if you guys have enjoyed, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it will help and eventually lets me know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And yeah, until next time, we're going to be heavily in the green. And until next time, all that said and all that aside, ooh, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.